It's these dumb teenagers and their booze.
Hey guys, it's Evan. I just recently finished driver's ed. Boy, what a train wreck that was. Or maybe that's just how public school is. But anyways, the class was from 8 to 2 every day for a week. And I never thought in a million years that you could stretch driving out into 30 hours. It was the most boring class I have ever had the misfortune to be a part of. But I had a great teacher. Miss E, you were great. Every day she did her best trying to make the class more enjoyable. Whether it was showing us YouTube videos or stories about the time she ran over a dog, she was great. But I would like you to stop and guess how many steps are required from the time you decide to go somewhere to the time you put the car in drive. 26. 26! How ridiculous is that? I'll just read a few of these important steps. How about number 6? Check tailpipe to make sure it is secure and free of objects. Do not touch. Okay, where to begin? First off, do not touch? We haven't even gotten in the car yet. It's not going to be hot, and either way, why would you touch the tailpipe in the first place? Second off, make sure it is free of objects? Why would anyone decide to lodge something in your tailpipe? Trust me, there are much easier ways of sabotaging your enemy, like jabbing them in the stomach with a cattle prod. Number 8. Look inside the vehicle to be sure you do not have any unwanted passengers. In other words, look for the man with the cattle prod. And that wasn't the only ridiculous thing about driver's ed. One day our teacher decided we would go on a walk to a close-by neighborhood. It was so that we could go visit a site where a local high schooler about a year earlier was killed in a drunk driving crash. Our class of about 30 or so had stopped on the opposite side of the street on the sidewalk. Our teacher who was facing us started talking, and after about 30 seconds, an old lady came walking out of the house. She looked at us and said,
"Excuse me, are you using our house as an example?"
And my teacher calmly responded, "Yes, we're a driver's ed class from the high school just down the road."
You know what it is? It's these dumb teenagers and their booze. The booze did it. And now I have 10 stop signs in my front yard. Because we're the poor neighborhood, and once you get to the rich part, they just stop.
I mean, she had a point, but meanwhile, there's this one kid who thinks he's just the funniest person on the planet, so he yells back,
"Inside voices, please. There's no need to yell."
Unfortunately, he was too dumb to realize that we were definitely outside. So anyways, the rest of the week was boring as usual, and I easily passed the class with a 92. And I'll tell you what, I'm definitely much more scared of driving now that I know people like that actually exist.